Yes po.
Okay, great. What is your question?
I guess the first and obvious question is you started with condos, and why have you diverted to homes, townhomes?
Yeah, well, it was always a plan to diversify. So we will still do condos, and we will also do house and lot. So as every developer who tries to do all different kinds of development, so we wanted to try house and lots also. And it also depends on the lot that we find. So we find first a nice property, and then we match the development to the property. So in this area, you're thinking house and lot muna, but we're reserving 2 lots in the front for condo.
Ma'am, just curious, is Silang your first choice? Yung area dito sa Cavite?
Yes, Silang Cavite for our next project.
Yes.
Yes, it was our first choice. Sarap, the climate is really nice here. So actually, the family we bought the property from, they were saying they always wear sweaters here. They don't use aircon, so it was exciting. And you know, it's quick lang. It really depends, and you have to know the roads to take. I'm so sorry, I heard the driver took EDSA or something, took the wrong, one of the buses. So if you take the right roads, follow ways, it's fast lang. And also choose the time that you leave.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very
May,
much.
date na kayo kung kailan mo start yung development nila?
Okay, so starting now, the first houses will be delivered in 24 months. So it follows the down payment scheme. So we offer 24 months down payment and then balance. So by then, there will be the first phase, which is actually, this is useful here. This is the northern phase. Sorry, please. Oh, sorry, please. Oh, so sorry. Okay. Over here. Okay, here. So this is the pre-phase, this tree-lined avenue, and then north loop phase. So this will be done, ready for turnover in 24 months.
Okay, ilang houses or habits ang ilalagay po dyan sa first phase ko dun sa North?
Okay, so it's a total of, I am sure that it's 304 houses for all. For the north loop, I guess maybe 80.
80?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Kamusta ang take-up so far for
Saan?
the northern phase? This has been pre-selling already or
No,
not yet? So
we actually, last week we just received our ad approvals from our should.
Okay.
So we really waited.
Okay,
So,
before.
yeah, so even, you know, the ads that we put in Instagram, Facebook, we should requires an ad number, and so they're very strict.
So
So
ito pa lang yung parang
yeah, we just received it last week.
Okay.
So
Ano ba yung price range natin ngayon for the different units?
so 5.5 million is the Zaya, which is the 1-bedroom clustered, and then the most expensive, which is over there, the premium, is about 14 to 16 million.
That is the 5-bedroom.
That's the 5-bedroom, yes.
So, now that you said the price po, are there flexible payment schemes po? Do you have in-house financing or can really avail it through pag-ibig or through bank loans?
Yes, exactly. So we offer as low as 10% down payment to 20% down payment, and then the rest is either bank financing or pag-ibig. Kasi pasok siya, most of the houses, ang pag-ibig kasi allows up to 6 million. So a lot of the balance, the 80% or 90% is pasok.
I think in the information materials I read, it was mentioned that this is supposed to be eco-conscious development.
Yes.
So maybe you can tell us about what sustainability features can residents, what are you building into this development? So that's one. The second question is, you mentioned that it's going to be a bird sanctuary.
Yes.
So I'm a birder, so I'm curious if you've done biodiversity assessment and if you know what species in terms of wildlife and is found here.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for your difficult questions. Actually, I wish I knew the bird species. We will find out because we're about to plant many, many trees, and then we don't know what are the birds that will be.
May I just,
Yes.
I hope you're considering Philippine native trees also in your.
Yes, of course, of
Okay,
course.
because that's,
I know. Actually, in the office, we have some architects. Don't plant mahogany
Yes.
because the birds don't recognize it. So there's a veto for mahogany trees. Yeah. So definitely we will choose the plants that the birds love.
okay.
And then for the green technology,
Yes.
so of course, passive cooling. It's always been a feature in the Philippines. So we have cross ventilation and natural lighting, and then energy saving. So of course, LED lights, dual flush system, and the walls we're using are thermal insulated. And we're going to make all the bedrooms ready to receive a ceiling fan. So if you want to put a ceiling fan, salpak na lang. Thank you, Michelle. Yes.
In terms naman po of the trends in real estate and property development, ano po yung mga na-observe niyo na bagong trends and how did you leverage it in creating Cypress?
Okay, thanks, babe. Hard question also. Thank you. Okay, so we all know there's a condominium oversupply in the Philippines. So it's really a blessing because we decided to get into this project even before the news of the condo oversupply came out. So we're really thankful that we went this direction. So definitely we see there needs to be a theme developments, right? So because we're right at the hills of Tagaytay actually, we decided to make it cabin themed. And so we wanted to make that available in the market because we want people to feel happy in their development. So
Last question naman po. Within the area, there are also a lot of parang community type of properties. But what sets Cypress apart from there, especially in Silang and the Tagaytay area?
yeah, so the fact that we are gonna plant lots of trees, so it will become a bird sanctuary. So you'll see a lot of houses that are stuck to each other without space, without trees even, like villages, roads and roads without trees. So we really want to connect people to nature. We imagine the retirees or the young couples or the young millennials or zennials walking in the parks, walking under the road. So we want that kind of wellness, that kind of lifestyle. Thanks, babe.
Morning po. I'd like to know how much is invested for the development of the property, and also to understand that this is the first phase. So after the first phase of the subdivision, what will be next for Cypress Place?
For Cypress Place, okay. So before the first phase, we call what there is a pre-phase. So pre-phase is actually where that tent is. That's actually the road going to the gateway. So on this side, on the other side, that's for commercial, residential. But we're going to develop the road to enter the subdivision. We're gonna line it with trees. So we have to develop that first, and then the gate, the fence, and then of course we're gonna make a model unit inside.
How much is being invested for the whole property?
Oh, that is confidential. But thank you for asking, Beatrice.
Thank you po.
Could you please tell us more about the awards that you got for the development?
Okay, so the International Property Awards, it's a UK-based awarding body, and they have really high standards. So when you, the criteria is very high, so we had to satisfy all the criteria. A lot of it had to do with green technology, innovating, security, and all other considerations. So every time we enter into this award, trying to get an award, we always feel like it's our internal way of raising the bar. So it has to pass global standards. So that's how we are sure that we are giving a good product. So it's integrated already in our planning.
Question. What kind of people do you see
Living
locating
here.
there? Yes.
Okay, so the people that have shown interest are actually youngsters that want to work from home, and they want to be connected to nature. They want to raise their children next to nature with cool weather. Of course, a lot of retirees in the area. So a lot of OFWs that want to come home, and there's sanay na sa lamig. So they want to come home somewhere malamig. And because we've already we have an agreement with Converge, so we can assure that there will be strong internet here. So, you can work from home here.
Ma'am, yung projections nyo, kailan matatapos yung phase 1?
24 months, the houses.
Oh.
But the site development, 1
Yes.
year.
1 year.
Yeah, and then the houses actually, it depends on who's buying it, and depends on how long the contract is with them. So if they sign a 24-month contract, 24 months.
All right, everyone, last 2 questions for Ms. Monique. Yes, ma'am.
So, in 2 years po, how much or at what percent is the expected value appreciation of the property?
Oh, good question. So, at least, I'd say safe, 5% per annum is safe. It can go more than that because it's a special development. It's not just like a usual development. So maybe 10% per annum. So I guess compute. Thank you.